Christmas is a time of great joy and sometimes great stress.
Yes, as families come together for the festive season, simmering tensions can sometimes turn into all-out arguments.
Here to give us some top tips on better karma at Christmas is relationship expert Melissa Ferrari. Melissa, what are the triggers for stress, great stress over Christmas? A lot of people, I imagine?
Yes, lots of people, more family around that you don't normally see all year, spending more money, who to buy presents for, what to buy, extra activities for children, there's extra Christmas concerts on and all of those kind of things. So it is a stressful time.
And everybody's exhausted as well. So how can you reduce family confrontation?
Well, I think what's good is, especially if you're in a couple relationship with a family, is to actually talk about the day beforehand. Talk about what you think it's going to look like in terms of the husband might be thinking we're going to have a few steaks and prawns on the barbie, whereas the wife thinks we're going out visiting all day. Get really clear on what that's all about, because that way you're keeping the stress down between the two of you to go and confront all the stress that you might find with the rest of the family on Christmas Day.
So how should you be preparing? How should you be preparing?
Conversation between the two of you, being aware that stress goes up. When we're quite stressed, we aren't able to communicate so well. So between the two of you, just being aware that things get forgotten, that sometimes you may ask your partner to do something and they didn't get it done. And it's usually because we are all highly stressed. And so communication can really become a problem. Being able to talk to each other about the fact that there may be somebody there, like an Auntie Betty, who may say to your wife something like, gee, you've put on a lot of kilos this year, or you've put on a little bit of weight. As the two of you as a couple, being able to say something like a husband could say, gee, that's my wife you're talking about, or something friendly in a way that sort of helps protect each other in those situations.
Yeah, I think she looks great.
Exactly.
Just as supportive but not confrontational.
Exactly.
See, the problem is quite often when families get together at Christmas, these are people who haven't seen each other for an entire year, and that could be because there's some kind of suppressed issue.
That's right.
So what should people do if they feel that there is an argument just about to break out?
Well, I think to distance yourself a little bit. Important not to drink too much, because naturally things escalate and what has been suppressed will come up.
Yeah, and alcohol lubricates that.
Absolutely.
Loose lips, sink
Absolutely.
ships.
So stick with someone who you feel nice and safe with, like it might be your sister, your brother, your partner. Just stick with somebody that you know that if there's a little bit of tension building, you can go to them and say, I think there's something that's going to come up here. Can you stick with me for a while?
Busy yourself in the kitchen.
Busy yourself in the kitchen. That's another
Goodness me, there's so much washing up to do.
There's so much that needs to be done. That's right. It's a good tactic.
Okay, great advice.
Wonderful. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Melissa.